Associate.
Hello, and welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl, and I hope you guys can hear me correctly. I have a slightly different setup because last time I tried to stream the art, it was not really working. So yeah, I'm back, and I am already seeing Tom is in the chat. Hello, Tom. Hi. Yes, I'm glad the audio is good. I did gift you your sub that time. I know you had to leave, but you do have your sub, and you should see it. Also, happy belated birthday to you, because yes, I know that your birthday was, I think, the 7th, and yeah, I hope it was good. So, oh, what happened? I did not want to close that. Okay, so basically it is ArtTober still, and we are going to be doing a bit of art, of course. It's just going to be a kind of a quick stream, about an hour, and we'll see what we get done. So if you're not familiar, ArtTober is kind of just, there's lots of different things. Some people have made ArtTober like officially ArtTober, but I just call it ArtTober because there's so many different things that are going on. There's Inktober, there's Spooktober, and there's lots of other tobers that are dealing with art and writing, and it gives you a prompt to complete every day so that you can do a little bit of something every day. Some people are making short stories every day. Some people are scribbling, drawing, sketching a little bit every day. Personally, I was going to do a little bit of everything, but of course, busy schedules make it kind of hard to do it every day, especially my new very weird work schedule. But it's good that you can always catch up on things if you are lagging behind, which is what I'm planning on doing today. So we have, excuse me, we have Autodesk Sketchbook up right here, and we're probably going to do a little bit of art, digital art on there. Let me show you, where is this screen? There we go. Okay, so this is my little ArtTober article. It's hardly done at all, but yeah, so these are the Spooktober prompts. So far I've done this little portrait for Ryuki, who is a person that I did a Ko-fi community swap with. So Ko-fi is a site where you can support artists and all kinds of creatives and donate and get perks and stuff like that, kind of like Patreon. But yeah, it's more a la carte stuff instead of just a subscription. So they hosted a community swap, and I did this little art piece for her, based on her portrait of herself. and I just counted that as portrait, which is the first prompt of Spooktober, because it counts. It's a portrait, right? This article, as I said, is not at all done. I have placeholders here. Yesterday I did a little bit of something on my break. I did abandoned, which is abandoned warehouse, but the thing is, that's the third Spooktober prompt. But I just used that opportunity to make this little sketch for a cover of one of my summer camp articles. I meant to actually link the article, but that's okay because I didn't really write the article for Spooktober. I only did the art. Tom says me doing art would be horrible. I couldn't draw to save my life. Well, don't say that. I think that everybody's art style is unique, and if you just try and do something, you can do something. There's because Ryuki did an awesome little cute little chibi for me, and let me see if I can find it. It was nothing like mine. Mine was very simple. Ryuki's art style is a little bit more complex and very cute. So let's see where it is. Okay, there it is. Yes, so that was really cool. And I really don't think that mine compares to hers, how intricate hers is. And she even made emote pack, which has all the different emotions. Smiling, winking, sad, crying. It's funny. I felt like I didn't do enough because mine is kind of basic and there's no emotes or anything like that. I thought I might do something more for her, but not sure if I'm gonna have time. Tom says, I can draw a stick figure. That's about as far as my skills go. Well, that's good. And also practice, 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 of course. I'm not an expert at all. I just try to do what I can. Stick figures are cool, though. Have you ever done one of the flip book cartoons? Like flip book cartoons with the stick figure? Those are pretty cool. Like the stick figure makes it easy to draw it on each page consistently without having to go into too much. Haven't done flip book, but I have done stop motion. That's good. Yeah. So stop motion like with toys or clay or something like that. That's really cool and creative as well. But like I said, ArtTober, it doesn't have to be drawing. It could be photography. It could be clay, sculpting, Lego. Yes, Lego is cool. I remember a couple of years ago, my siblings and I were kind of very like, not really obsessed, but we were like constantly watching these Lego stop motions. We went down I guess a rabbit hole, if you will, of Lego stop motions. And some can be quite entertaining and some are funny. So yeah, that's really great. Still creative. Legos are creative. You can build whatever you like. So yeah, we are already on day 12 and I've only done 2 prompts. And that's not to mention actual Inktober. And Inktober is supposed to be actually sketching. But you can really do whatever you want. I have not done any of these. I'm trying to see if any of them pop out for me. Yeah, no. Uh-oh is funny. I just still don't know what to do. Like another thing is, it would have been cool to maybe do like little audio clips of each of these, maybe. But yeah. We did do, and this cannot count for anything in Spooktober. But one of the latest audio clips that I made was this little baby duck, which is funny. And I did this art before ArtTober started. It was right at the end of September. So, but this doesn't fit anything anyway. I'm looking at the prompts and they do not fit at all. Um, I mean, did I see alone somewhere maybe? No. No. Okay, so basically, The Little Baby Duck is like a children's book that I kind of wrote, but it's in. So, Secret Agent Someone, for those of you who don't know, that is my current project. And I am working on the novel and the audio drama and just all kinds of world building for that project. I have lots of different projects, all kinds of genres, all kinds of stories, all kinds of characters. But I thought that if I was going to ever do more than just short stories, I'm going to have to stop and actually do one thing. So I still do a little bit of the other things, of course, but I'm trying to laser focus on Secret Agent Someone, which is kind of my current project that I'm trying to make significant progress in. But the Little Baby Duck, I like to kind of, I guess, make Easter eggs in my stories of my other stories. So the Little Baby Duck is a book that someone used to read when he was a child. So it's funny because if you do know about the story in Troubled Beginnings, he did let you guys know a little bit of the story. And Beatrice, I don't know if you guys know this. This is kind of spoilers. But if you are not familiar with Troubled Beginnings, which is out now, so you can actually listen to it or read it, you'll know that when he was a child, he used to read this book. So that is what this is. I never really kind of fully laid it out until now because a cool member of the community, Rando Scorpio, a world Anvilite, who Bill and I last month did some run throughs of their choose your own adventure type article interactive fiction. It was quite fun, and Rando Scorpio also gifted subs to the channel and everything like that, and they are pretty cool. So they hosted a fairy tale challenge. So I said, hey, well, this is a kid's story. I might as well submit it. So I used that as an excuse to get this baby duck story out there for people to read if they want to. So basically, I can put the link in the chat. And, oh, in addition to just the story, we also have an audio of someone in Constance. They are in a bookstore, and Constance happens upon the book, and someone, he doesn't like to address the past, and he doesn't like, memories of the past. He wants to burn it all to ash. So you will see how they interact and how she's kind of confused at what's so wrong with this little baby duck book. So if you'd like to take a listen to that, it's about 5 minutes. I did put the link in the chat, and there's the little audio here, and you can hear it yourself. But that's beside the point, because this, like I said, all this art that I did does not count for anything in ArtTober, because even though this can be spooky, some of the book is a little bit spooky, I guess. It really doesn't fit with Spooktober, and it was not done in Spooktober, so it doesn't count. That means it's time to actually do something for Spooktober. What should I focus on? We have Portrait, Vanish. Okay, so we did Portrait. We have Vanish. We did Abandoned. We have Enchant, Misfortune, Chasm, Thorn, Howl, Mirror, Broken. Mirror and Broken seem like they can go together. Escape, Slime, Haunt, Ruin, Mist, Whisper, Shadow, Spirit, Relic, Unquiet, Shatter, Lock, Door, Curse, Possess, Abyss, Echo, Darkness, Hunt, Tear or Tear. I think it's Tear, but it could be Tear. And the last prompt, drown. So those can be interpreted very spookily, but you can also go with a non-spooky version. So like portrait, obviously, this is not very spooky. Well, some people might think it's spooky, but yeah, it's not very spooky. It's just a cute little, unless it's doing something like bad. It's cute. And then abandoned. It's not exactly spooky, but this does fit in because if we go to the abandoned warehouse article, the abandoned warehouse is where last Spooktober. Yes. So last Spooktober, what happened? What I did with the Spooktober prompts, I just added all these words into the story that I already had. So this was the first mission with someone and Constance together. And I kind of just added all of the prompt words into the story, into one story. That's all I did. And the story kind of already existed, but I didn't really have it written down and presented to the public. So I took advantage of those Spooktober words to add into the story to present it to the public. And yeah, I don't know if that could be considered. You didn't make this for Spooktober. You added Spooktober into something that was already existing. Well, I don't care. I just did it. This time, I'm trying to actually make something for Spooktober. But the abandoned warehouse is where that first mission took place. So it kind of fits in with the last Spooktober. Nothing's really. Oh, I know what I could do. This will be spoilers. It will be kind of spoilers, but when I see mirror, it reminds me of, it wasn't exactly a mirror. There's no reflection, but like in someone's childhood, there was a little children's drawing that I said spoiler already. So basically they were looking into the water, and then their reflection looked back up at them on the picture, of course. So basically there was a little boy, and he drew two little boys on a bridge selling boats, like little paper boats, in the pond. So in the pond there was no reflection of them. So someone drew the reflection of them upside down into the pond. So yeah, that's a thing I thought about when I saw mirror. And that would be funny if I used that to actually draw. Because I don't think that I actually drew that picture. And it would be funny to do that. I think I would need more time to plot that out, because I guess I could try to start today, but I'm probably not gonna get done. Probably not going to get done. Alright, so first, alright, we're gonna do it because I already said it. Canvas size, we're going to make this a little bit, wider. No, not wide enough, is it? That'll work, I think. No. I'm not trying to draw right now. Okay. I need it to be like a sheet of paper. So I don't think that's like... It's probably 250. That's bad dimensions. I feel like this is bad dimensions. Alright, let's make the height a bit. So the really papers are usually 8 by 11. 211. Too big. And then we'll say 800. That's very small. Okay. Never mind. we'll just go with this. We turn the paper on its side. And this is, I'm going to start with this. So I have my little drawing pin and I have my glove so that I do not get my other hand on the screen. Why do I keep drawing when I don't want to draw? Let's move this microphone out of the way and we'll get started. So, this is just gonna feel weird. Some people might not understand the significance of this picture, which it's understandable because I have not really divulged this very much. Okay, so we don't want the picture to be perfect because this was kind of a drawing anyway. We're going to make the opacity, and then it was drawn with crayon. So let's see, is there a crayon brush? If not, I'm going to use the felt tipped pen. Where is, okay, there we go. It's so delayed. Okay, let's scan through these brushes. I do like Autodesk Sketchbook. It's really cool. It has so many cool brushes. And I don't see any crayon. Felt tipped pen seems like the closest thing. Unless we're going to use pastels. Yes, pastels, maybe. Arrow. We'll try. Inktober. There's a whole Inktober. I remember it. There's a whole Inktober pen set or brush set. Jason's art brushes. Brushes. I want crayons. This was supposed to be done with a crayon. Alright, I'm gonna have to use the pastels. Tom says, for some reason I initially thought Inktober was for getting small spooky tattoos. Makes sense. It does kind of look like a tattoo. Like, look at that. Inktober. Like, I would think that that was like the name of a tattoo shop or something. Like, even how that looks. It looks like a tattoo artist. So I'm sure that there probably is somebody who gets these little tattoos or something. But I feel like 31 tattoos is a whole lot to do. And then every year doing more is going to be weird. But there's some people who get tattoos, like lots of tattoos, all the time. I am personally scared of tattoos because, oh, charcoals are good. I only want to get 2. I couldn't imagine getting 31. Yes, exactly. But that's cool. Do you have any tattoos currently? I don't, of course. I'm scared of, like, shots. Like, so standing still and getting a tattoo on you forever, like, I feel like I would not be cooperating. Like, I would need anesthesia or something. Yeah, no. Tattoos, kind of scary. I have none. It's only been the past 2 years or so that I thought about it. Yeah, makes sense. I thought about myself. If I ever got any kind of tattoo, I probably would want it to just be a small little cross or something. I thought about even maybe getting it on my finger here. But the thing is, I feel like people say that the toe and the fingers hurt the most, I think, when you're getting tattoos. And then some people get it on their spine. I'm like, that hurts so much. Parents aren't the biggest fan, of course. Yeah, Mike and Sully from Monsters Inc. I knew it was from Monsters Inc. I like them. But an owl, that's interesting as well. Yeah, Monsters Inc. is cool. I always like 2319 and people don't know what I'm saying. I'm like, it's from Monsters Inc., guys. It's funny. But yeah, and the new Monsters at Work was pretty cool. I like how it was like years later, but it was only taking place the next week. I'm not gonna spoil that too much, but it's funny that Monsters at Work, uh, yes, 2319. I do know what it refers to. So basically, in the original movie of Monsters Inc., if you guys have not seen it, this is not spoiler. This is because the movie is so old. So are you saying that there's something before Monsters Inc. that 2319 refers to? Or are you saying yes, 2319? Um, yeah, so I'm not sure of a meaning besides Monsters Inc. But yeah, yes, within the Monsters Inc. film. So yes, this is what happened in the first movie. So there's monsters, and if you guys have not seen this, it's so weird. But please don't get mad at me for spoilers because this movie's so old. You can literally go watch it right now. So in the original movie, they're monsters, and they're literally like they're not bad or anything. They just scare kids so that they can get energy to power their city. So like it's a clean energy source. Like they go into these doors, they have these magical doors, and when you go in, it leads to a kid's closet or something like that, and then you scare a kid, and when they scream, then the little jar fills up, and then you get energy. Yes, it provides a lot more context to the idea of a monster under the bed. Like it gives a whole lore behind it. It's so cool. And when uh but the monsters themselves are scared of kids because they know that kids are a source of reliable energy, but they think kids are dangerous. They think kids' germs are dangerous, and they like are scared that kids can infect them and stuff like that. So their mission is like they have to spy, get in, scare the kid, and get out without touching the kid, without touching toys of the kid. Like they're scared, like they're germaphobes going into the kids' room, which is so funny. Like the dynamic is so funny. And then once a monster went in, and he thought, "Oh yeah, I did good." And then when he turned around, he had a little sock on the back of him. A little kid sock. So then they yelled 2319, and then all the hazmat guys came down, stripped all his fur off. He had to have a cone and all that. They had to disinfect him because he was infected with the kids' germs. So it was like a running joke that this one guy kept accidentally getting infected, and then by the end of the movie he had like no fur. And like it was just it's just funny. You know how Pixar is. It's like Pixar. It's Disney Pixar. So yeah, that is the story of 2319, which is funny. And I work at a store, so whenever like somebody's bill actually comes up to 2319, I'm like, wow, how did that happen? That's so cool. And I'm like, they don't get it. They don't get it. But yeah, Monsters Inc. is cool. And the monsters, like usually when they have remakes and stuff, or like part twos to things, they don't really like, some of them are kind of cringe, but I feel like Monsters at Work was good. It wasn't too bad, and like it made sense. So spoiler alert, at the end of the original Monsters Inc., the people behind, I mean the monsters behind you know, the whole operation turned out to be kind of sus, I guess you would say these days. So they had to shut them down, and then they turned it from scaring kids into making them laugh, because they even figured out that making kids laugh produces more energy than their screams. So then, yeah, you're all about the original film. Makes sense. I like the original film too, but it was just interesting to see the addition to it. That the Tyler guy got hired. I mean, well, he got accepted into Monsters Inc. as a scarer, but since this movie, the movie and the show takes place like the very next week, so they have just turned into Monsters Inc. that are like making kids laugh instead of scaring them. So Tyler, which is the main character of the show, he's like, oh man, I didn't sign up to make people laugh, and he's like horrible making people laugh. So he wanted to be a scarer, but since the company has changed, then he has to, you know, adapt. And it was kind of funny. It was like a little bit of nostalgia, and it was like funny. But as Tom said, the original movie is probably the best. But I don't think that the show did too bad, as bad as it could have been, because you know some of these weird part twos and stuff do not really do a good job. All right, so anyway, I'm trying to draw a bridge. So I'm gonna have to the brown, and it has to, and it can't be too perfect, but it can't. Okay. Um, 2319 also has a deeper meaning. Oh, okay. Please do let me know, because maybe I'm not certain about it. Oh, wow. I never noticed that. 23 is the 23rd letter, and 19 is the 19th letter. WS is the white sock, the color of the sock that was on the back of the guy. That does make sense. But wow, that's cool. Like, that's something that, like, when me and my siblings were younger, we would just come up with weird codes and stuff. We had the little cipher code thing and stuff. That does remind me of that. Like, when I'm thinking of a number, like, what can the code be? And it's like, oh well, that makes sense. White sock. So yeah, that's really cool. Thanks for sharing that. I never did know that. All right, so what I'm trying to do is make this bridge. And the problem is, were they on the bridge or were they on the bank? Okay, so first, let's stop. We're just gonna make the water first, okay? Water, 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 water. And we're just gonna make the water kind of transparent. And then we're going to make little no, that's too big. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I do have to remember this is supposed to be a kid's drawing. Kids drawing, kids drawing. Okay. We'll just keep it like that for now. We can make the sky. Okay, so we're gonna make more layers because I feel like I'm gonna start messing this up. Excuse me. Let's see. Put a troll under the bridge. Yeah. So it's supposed to be like a little bridge. It's a short bridge. It's kind of short. It's just over a little pond. So, let's see. We're going to put that layer behind this layer. And I still don't think that the bridge. All right, well, we're gonna just try to make the bridge. Let's try. So the bridge is not going to be very tall. It's just a small bridge, and it's just like a decorative bridge over a tiny pond. Let's make this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, Oh, there we go. Okay. I like how customizable these brushes are, but it can get a bit complex. Okay. All right. So that's good. And then we're just going to make some brown, dark brown. I feel like this is not fairly, we need to move this bridge up a bit because we're not going to have any room in the water. Okay. All right, and yeah, let's see what else. We're going to add a little bit, and this one, the flow can be a little bit more diluted so that we can cut. Oh no, I forgot. I need to go into a different layer behind the bridge just so we can color in that background of the bridge. And it's not supposed to look so elegant because this is supposed to be a children's drawing. So little boy drew this. Okay, and it's okay for something to go out of the lines. It's okay for it to not be fully filled in. Blending, we can turn that down a bit. Let's go back. Okay. All right, so this should be good. Now we're going to have to get another layer and put it behind the bridge. Let's merge these two layers of the bridge into one because we're done with that. We might want to make the water a bit more blue, but we'll wait because it's an emergency vehicle. Okay, God bless. Yeah, let's make some paper boats. Now, here's the problem here. I'm gonna have to check and see if I can find a reference. Yes, so yeah, this is kind of like the paper boat, the basic paper boats that I want. I don't want anything too elaborate, just little paper boats, like that. So we're going to try to put some of those on the water. Let's see. Did I already make a new layer? Yes. Okay. They are white. And we can make them a little bit of gray. And then we need to add, where are the brushes? Yes, we need to add, not pastel drops, arrow might be good. Let's not add blending at all, no dilution. we'll turn the size down, flow all the way up, and we want this to be just an outline of, oh, that is still too big. Okay. Oh, okay. So the problem here is that I drew the boat first before outlining. Alright, so we're going to erase that and just draw the boat first before outlining. I mean, outline the boat first before coloring. Horrible. I don't think that's very good at all. We have to remember, this is a kid drawing. So how can I make it like a kid drew it without making it look horrible? Because I don't think that I can do the kid justice, personally. Okay, that's okay. I'll just count that as good. Let's fill that in here. Oh, take the paint bucket away. We're gonna fill this in, and then let's get some gradient. Wait, why am I getting gradient? This is a kid's drawing. Okay, we're gonna turn this down like that. No, gradient is too much. It's a kid's drawing. We're just gonna fill it in normally. No. Okay, and then I can just add shading to it myself. All right, and we're gonna go over and put, let's see, is this too big? Is this too small? We're gonna shrink it a bit, tilt it a bit. Okay. We're gonna add the other boat in another layer. We'll put it over here. What happened? Oh, I'm still drawing in the other color. I need it to be black. Blackish. Okay. And that one's way less neat than the other one. And we can just, let's see, flip layer. Okay. So that they feel like they were in the exact same position. I drew them each on their own so that they don't feel copied and pasted, but it looked like it did anyway, so I flipped it. Okay, we're going to fill that in. And yeah, that color is too bright. Okay, that's good. I still feel like this whole bridge might be too big. Oh, hello, Very Saxy. Thank you for joining. I see you said, just wanted to say I'm glad I'm not the only one who's not exclusively spooky for Spooktober. Yes, exactly. I'm like, I don't really have that much spooky to share right now. Last year I did do like, it was a story that I kind of gave spooky vibes to, I guess, but it wasn't very spooky at all. It was just, we're going into a building and we're spies. But I worked all the Spooktober words into that story, which was fun. I did not have the right... What brush was I using before? I feel like it was this one. Oh, it wasn't. I saw that. I think it's cool how you put all the one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I tried to put all the prompts into one story, and it was like, that was a story I already had, but I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I think this might be good. Let's see. That's not the right color, but okay, I think that will work. That's too dark. Okay, I'll just let that one work. Now this is supposed to be kids drawing anyway, so I can't be too nitpicky about it. Yeah. Ooh, sorry. Hitting the microphone there. Okay. Come on. Oh, horrible. No. Yeah. So, what did I do? Did I have an, yeah, I had a, ruler across here. Which, really, why would I have that? This is a kid's drawing. But I'm gonna do it anyway because it's very annoying. A kid could have used a ruler. Let's go behind. And we're gonna add... Oh no, I forgot the ruler's still up. Okay. No, what happened? We want brown. Ugh, that's not even the right shade. Alright, we're going to Dopper. And I feel like when I do this, it doesn't give the right shade. It didn't. Okay, hold on. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, that's better. So this is kind of... Okay. And then, let's see, we're going to add more of this. We'll merge that layer there. Add more of this on there. Okay, and then we'll just add maybe some no. Okay. No, that's horrible. Trying to make it like, these are how I draw bricks. Like this. No, that's horrible. No. If I'm going to do that, I will do it all across. Alright, so let's do it in another layer just to make sure I don't mess anything up. Okay. I feel like I am not doing the kids drawing justice, but that should be good. I guess that looks enough like a bridge. I'll merge those layers anyway. Okay, so we have the boats in the water. We have the water itself. We have the bridge. We have the sky, and it's 8 o'clock. So I've got to get off in a moment, but I feel like I can't just leave you guys with that. Let's move these boats down. We'll move these boats down, down, down. And we're gonna add another layer behind the bridge. Why are layers jumping everywhere? Okay. So we need these two. Oh no, did I move the boat under the water? No, that's not what I meant. There we go, okay. So we need the two boys, the two lads, to be on the bridge, okay? And this is a kid's drawing. So they can't be too realistic looking. Okay, so we have this bridge. Hey, that's not working. What happened? Okay. Okay, that's not good. Rewind, 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 rewind. Okay. Maybe super grainy isn't good for this one. How about arrow? Arrow is probably better. The size should be a little bit emphasized. Okay, so let's see. Gonna minimize the size a bit. Go up more. Okay, so we're going to just test this out. Okay, and let's erase that. We're going to add hair. Okay. Let's add the shirt. I want him to be resting. That's not good. Darken that. Okay, so this here, yeah, very weird. Hands. Let's darken so we can have I feel like this is not good, but we're gonna go over it with a black pen so that it can look like it was traced out. Let's see. That's gonna make it a little bit weird. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we'll make just blue eyes looking down at the water. No, that's not a good face. The one eye is not good. Okay, let's try again. Okay, and then we'll make the mouth smiling. All right, now it's time to get into the really messed up part. I'm gonna add another layer just in case. Okay, we're gonna have dark green. So remember, this is a kid's drawing. A kid's drawing. And yeah, I'm saying that for myself because I need to remind myself this is a kid's drawing. Yeah, kid's drawing. It's cute. Oh, thanks. I still feel like I'm messing up so much. Oh, okay. We're gonna make that a little bit more dark. And let's add just some shoulders. Okay. I mean elbows. Why did I say shoulders? Okay, so we're gonna have to add more pal. Ah, okay. Not working. Not working. Okay, so it's supposed to be like folding arms a bit. And this is a kid's drawing. Yeah. So, the shirt underneath, what color should it be? I will just not focus on shirt. I'm going to draw the head. Ah! What happened to the... Oh, okay. Okay. This is why I did them in 2 different layers, because now this lad is too big. Let's shrink. Ah, shrink him a bit. Not too much. Okay. And then we should move the head down on this one a bit because it's inconsistent with the drawing style of the other lad. Okay. We're just gonna move it down. Oh no, I'm in the wrong layer. Okay. Sorry. That's the good thing and bad thing about layers. Good thing is you can mess up one layer and not mess up the other layers. Bad thing is you can forget about layers and you can draw on the wrong layer and all that jazz. Okay, there we go. And is his head too big? No? Okay. All right. Now, time for hair. This is going to be horrible. Ah, what happened? Why did it flip upside down? I still feel like the head is too big and the hair is horribly not correct. But this is a kid's drawing. Kid's drawing! Okay. I want to trace out that. Ah, too much. Come on, come on. Okay, that would be better. And then we can just add more hair. Ah, no, that's not good at all. Too big. Ah, I keep hitting my microphone. Okay. Let's Get this undershirt. It's a kid's drawing. And I'm still messing up. Ah, what is happening? Okay. The styles of these look totally different. Horrible. We'll see if it shapes up when I trace. Trace outside. This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay. What we need to do is move the head down even more because this is horrible. Okay. If this lasso works. Loop, loop, loop. My mouse. Come on, mouse. Okay, and what I'm going to do is... Wait, what am I going to do? Cut. Yes. And then add another layer behind. Because I don't think that I did that properly. Paste, and then we're going to move this down because it's not lining up with the other boy. I don't want it to look like two different people drew this. I want it to look like two different people drew the reflection and the boys, not the two boys. What am I doing? I am erasing, but there we go. Now we will need this body to be smaller because the proportions are not right. Ah! No. No. Okay. And then the head needs to be smaller as well. Now they're not good. They're not good. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to delete this. I'll delete it. And we're going to redraw it. Let's redraw it in a more, what? Where is it? Oh, am I erasing still? No. Okay. No, not this. What is this? Okay. We're going to draw like this. No. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna erase some of that from here as well. Gonna erase some of this. Okay. And we're going to go back and trace over it. Okay, and let's see how was this done. Okay. Move this down a bit. And we're going to okay. Kids drawing. It's a kids drawing. Okay. So now we are going to try again in this at this. Okay. Oh, too much. Okay, I'm gonna use the mouse because the mouse is better at precise measurements. Okay, so we are just coloring this in, and then we're just going to make, I need to make the hair like the other boy's hair. How it's traced out and filled in. Okay, that's not it. Okay, there we go. That's better. And this is supposed to be a kid's drawing, which is no excuse because I'm still doing very horribly. Okay, and I feel like there's too much blue in here from the sky in the background. Alright, and I might just want to trace over again with the arrow. Thicker arrow. And that still doesn't look exactly the way this one looks, but it's okay. It's a kid's drawing. I'm just going to have to go with it. Kids drawing. Horrible. I still am not going to think that this hair looks good at all. I'm trying to make it look like how the other boy's hair looks, which is not working. Alright, I'll stop nitpicking about the hair. Now it's time for the eyes, which I'm going to see what they will be. It's supposed to be very dark. Yeah, that's not good at all. Alright, these are looking down. These are looking down as well. Is it not? Okay. What did I use for this eyes? Thicker. Ah! Too bad! Too much. Okay. And then we'll make a smile. Okay. This looks so funny. I still feel weird about it, but okay. We're going to merge these layers, unfortunately, even though I'm not very happy with this. And we're going to ah! It has to be behind the bridge. Is it behind the bridge? Yes. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. And the whole purpose of me doing this was because the reflection in the bridge, because that would be mirror. But I don't think I have time to do that. I really need to get off of here. Let's see, we're going to try to make the bridge a little shorter. No, that's not gonna work. No, please. Undo, undo, undo. This is what I'm trying to do. Like that. And then we're going to make the reflection of the bridge in the water. That was what we were supposed to be doing this whole time. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do everything that we were supposed to be doing. Wait, so keep this up here. And then we need to, wait, this is the sky, right? This is the water. Okay. Ah! I said water. What are we doing? Okay. And this is when flow was a bit off and dilution was a bit up. And we're trying to make the water. I feel like this isn't good water. It's not. It's not. We're going to just do this anyway and then add more crayon dark blue water. This is not good water. What kind of water is this? It's supposed to be darker. Okay, let's do this. We'll make it bigger size and a little more diluted. That's good, but I feel like that just covered everything else up. I'm gonna do it in another layer under. Okay. But this layer isn't good. Alright, I'm just gonna delete this layer. Yeah, I don't care. And alright, so now the thing that we were supposed to be doing is putting the reflection in the water. Now it's time to go upside down, as it was trying to make me do before. Now this is when it's supposed to look like a different art style, because this is a different person adding the reflection. going to make it a little bit diluted because it's a reflection. Wait, am I drawing in the layer? No, I need a new layer because I do not want to mess anything up. Okay, there we go. And then we need to add this person. Oh, horrible. All right, let's try again. And then we need to add this person. Which once again is not properly aligned. Okay. Okay. And the colors will be a little bit more flooded out on this side because this is supposed to be the reflection. But it's not working at all. What is wrong with this? We need to go because it's almost time for me to go. And I cannot properly go before I finish this. Okay, and then we're gonna add okay, and this isn't going to be exactly good, but I'll add it anyway. And I have got to go soon. I'm gonna try to do it as quickly as possible. Alright, and make a little bit lighter here. What is wrong with my pen? My pen is not working. Can I use my finger then? Okay. or the mouse? Why would they make me use the mouse? The touchscreen. What's wrong with my touchscreen? Does it need to be cleaned? Okay. And we're just gonna add the blue for this lad here. And it's really not working. I really don't understand what's wrong with my touchscreen right now. But the mouse works fine. So I'm wondering if it's... Yeah, the mouse works fine. That's very horrible. I'm gonna have to see what's wrong with this touchscreen. I literally just got this tablet. It's like a touchscreen monitor. Okay, for one, I'm gonna need to make a little lighter blue because you can't see the traces anymore. I just got this touchscreen monitor for Inktober because I wanted to make sure I could do these streams. So if something's wrong or messed up, push that button, stop. I mean, if something's wrong or messed up, I should be able to take this back. I ordered it off of Amazon. At first I wasn't really into Amazon because the first time I tried to do Amazon and get something delivered very quickly, my brother was always talking about how cool Amazon was, and then I thought, cool, let's get it delivered. And then like right before it was supposed to be delivered, like the day before, it said, sorry, your package will not be there on time. We are going to refund you, don't worry. I'm like, but I wanted my stuff. So it kind of just made me feel like Amazon is kind of annoying. But it was okay because that didn't happen again. But that made me not use Amazon for a couple of maybe years because let's see, I need to put the face right. That's not a good eye. Alright, I'm using the mouse. I'm gonna have to investigate this touchscreen situation. It's very annoying. Okay, and then we're gonna need these eyes. And dopper that, dopper that. Children's drawing. Okay, and then we'll get the bridge colored in. And we should be all done for today. Let's see, size. We'll get more brown. And no, super grainy isn't working. We'll do arrow for now. Oh no, that's not good. It's undoing this stuff. Okay, we're gonna do another layer under that one. Alright, so with even brown, there we go. Oh no, that was too... No! How is this not working? Size, too big. Okay. And is this under the layer? It is? It's not acting like it's under, but okay. Alright. Alright, I think that that is good. I feel like there should be a harder line dividing the water from where the reflection is. Because that's how kids usually draw. Let's go to this layer here. No, that's way too hard a line. We will decrease the size a bit. No, not like that. And we will make it the same tint as this. That still feels too hard a line. Where is dilution? A little bit more diluted. Why is it not diluting? Blending, maybe. Turn the blending up a bit. Yeah. So let's turn the dilution down now and see if the blending was the problem. Yes, there we go. That's a bit better. All right, so we have this. And let's just add some chalky clouds to the sky and we'll be all set. Chalky clouds where the boats are in the water. All right, and there we go. This is mirror. Mirror. And we are done. So thank you so much to everybody who was hanging out with me. Sorry for going over time, and I really have to go myself. Yeah, we are doing ArtTober a little out of time, and we've only completed 3 prompts so far, but it's okay. I appreciate you guys joining me. Thanks so much. Have a blessed one. Happy October, ArtTober, whatever you're choosing to do this month, and God bless. Thanks for hanging out with me. See ya.